motion. Little homie, when it rains, it pours. How to talent, when it rains, it pours.
When it rains, it pours. Man, that ish goes hard. Classic banger off the Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack. Fire soundtrack. Comment if y'all flucked with that, man. So many bangers on there. Was supposed to allegedly be SPI's first single off his album that never came out. Things changed with Banks and Fifth. G-Unit was stacked back then, right? They had MOP, Mobb Deep, Mace, even though it was never official. And what do y'all think about that? Could that be part of what 50 Cent going in on Diddy like this is? Because that's what we're talking about. When it rains, it pours, y'all. A banger of a track, but also often the way things go in real life. Jay Coffee Talk always talks about momentum. It's all about the momentum. If I ever had merch and people would buy it, that's what I would talk about. I was all about the momentum, man. You know, good momentum, bad momentum. What your current momentum is how things rock in real life and also in this blogosphere era as well. But real talk, man, do you guys think that could have something to do with the way Fifth is always going in on Diddy? Could it be sour grapes over the whole Mace? Reportedly, Diddy wanted 2 M's to let Mace up out of that Bad Boy contract and get with G-Unit. He toured with G-Unit, was on the Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack, which really was like a G-Unit compilation that was lit. R.I.P. Prodigy. But yeah, let me know your favorite tracks all off that. Let me know if you think this Mace thing could play into it. The Diddy Do It documentary coming soon. Fifth says this is gonna break records and shock the world. But real talk, like we said, when it rains or it pours, and that's what Diddy's experiencing right now and has been, from not settling that lawsuit before Cassie filed to the news getting hold of it even after she did file and he settled and the NDA was signed and the news got wind of it and more allegations were coming forth, to the point yesterday we saw the raid. Yes, Diddy's traveling. His traveling is not restricted at this time. The only case that was brought so far was his holster, but you see that scary word, man. No one wants to hear RICO. There's reports that they're putting together a RICO case against Diddy. And now people are taking notice of one of Diddy's exes, right? That Diddy always spoke on a lot through his songs. He was crying about this girl for years, man, how he flucked up and everything. And it's wild. It seems like she's this close, a sea hair away from letting it all out, but she's speaking indirectly at this time, man. How Diddy fucked her all up, fucked her life up, changed her for the worse, sent her life into a tailspin.
I've been married 4 times now. I used to be terrified to be alone. I didn't know what else to do by myself. I have decided to tell my story that I've never shared with anybody in the world. I'm sure people watching from the outside were like, what is this girl's problem? What I portrayed to the world was, oh, this didn't work out and it's fine and I'm good and they're good. And all of that was kind of bullshit. It's a 20-year project, and it became a 3-part musical experience. This Is Me Now is about facing the truth of who you really are. I look amazing.
I look like a psychiatrist.
Jen says to me, why are you so stressed lately? I said, I'm not just financing it. I'm writing it, dancing in it, singing in it. I feel like you're not good enough. You're not good enough as a partner, as a mother, as all of the things.
It takes courage to share your truths.
And I know it could end disastrously. Nobody figures out anything when everything's all hunky-dory and rosy. You figure shit out when shit is hard. I forget how much older I am than everybody now.
You live and learn. Let me say this to you. The prize for aging is wisdom.
I don't understand it.
Nobody does. I don't need to do any of it, but I want to. Here we go. I'm scared. You don't look like it, though. I don't act like I'm scared, but that's the secret to my whole career.
Ain't it wild the way the timing goes? Like, real talk, when it rains, it pours, man. 50 Cent got the docu-series all ready to go right after the raid. I thought he was dropping the ball by waiting, but now with the raid, it's like perfect timing. And then J-Lo, I don't know if this already dropped. I think it did, but it's perfect timing for it to do crazy numbers, as she's at this point in her life now where, you know, we all know the way it went after the relationship with Diddy. Remember, she was traumatized when Shine let off them shots in the club, and Diddy and Shine caught that case. We all know the way that went. Shine went and did 9 jump-offs while Diddy went free. Now they're cool again. Shine's delving into the world of politics, and Diddy's helping him do that, man. It's crazy. But they had J-Lo handcuffed. She was crying. After Diddy, she went through all these different marriages and relationships. Married 4 times, you heard her. Now married to Ben Affleck. But flat out, she said Diddy sent her life into a tailspin, that he brought a lot of trauma to her. And she speaks of abuse, right? Now, there's nothing confirmed in this. She's talking about Diddy, but I mean, come on, man. We know what it is. And like I said, we heard the way Diddy was talking in all these songs, I Need a Girl, and how we fucked up. And she has spoke about how, you know, she like would be befuddled and flabbergasted that Diddy would just confess his undying love to her. But then in the middle of the night, oh, I got to go run over here. And he was out all night. 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, you know, people asked her, is it true you were out knocking on hotel doors trying to hunt down Diddy? And she was like, I don't remember that, you know, but I was out. She did that ish, right? She's not denying it. And she speaks of abuse, but she does specify there was never any physical abuse, but the mental aspect of it all, and keeps using the words rough. Like, what do y'all think about that, man? Like, she constantly uses the word rough when talking about Diddy and abuse, and how he was out all night all the time. I don't know, man. It feels like J-Lo is really trying to tell the world something without fully telling the world something. And I don't know, you know, it's like with this talk now of Diddy possibly facing the RICO, and like I said, when it rains, it pours. Mace is coming out talking about him. Just everyone. It's just is not looking good for Diddy. But for real, I want everyone's take. Like, what in the fuck did J-Lo see? What did he do to her? I mean, I get it. Relationships are stressful, to be in love with someone and stuff like that. And it's so, and to go through ish. And she comes out and says Diddy was the first dude to ever cheat on her, right? But he was so possessive over her at the same time. But then she says she never actually really flat out caught him cheating, but he was just always out on creep mode, always disappearing, and she just knew. And she just uses these words, rough and abuse, but not physical. Like, I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Is J-Lo trying to tell us something? Is she gonna open up more? It's just all bad for Diddy right now, man. You know, Diddy is probably trying to reach out to a lot of people and right his wrongs. And you know what I'm saying? Because public opinion is a major thing. And, you know, like, some people might think like, yo, Coffee, this is a reach, but it's really not, man. When we see the way things went with R. Kelly and other individuals in this blogosphere era, we talk about momentum, you know, like docu-series, allegations, civil suits, bam, the feds is on your bumper. You know what I mean? It seems like it really is. When it rains, it pours. And Diddy is up against the wall right now. And J-Lo talks about like being with him like it was some kind of horror story. It's crazy, man. So comment, share your thoughts on all that. If you watch this documentary, if it's out yet or not. And yo, remember, Diddy was upset when the Lox did that. You guys see the footage, that Jenny from the Block remix. That was a banger, man. But he was not happy that the LOX, who, you know, they did the whole Let the Lox Go campaign and everything to get off the label and get, you know, get over the Rough Riders and do their own thing with D-Block and all that. And then they went and collabed with J-Lo. Diddy was unhappy about that, man.
Okay, so look, I'm
about to take a look at this paper that this Gilligan posted. Superior Court of State of California for the County of Los Angeles, the people of the state of California, plaintiff Robert Hanson Shelby, aka White Boy, aka Milk. That they they ain't put no Milk on there. That's wild. Count 1, on or above August 8th, 2014, in the County of Los Angeles, the crime, something I can't really see it. The crime, possession or firearm by a felon or violation of penal code, something, felony is committed by Robert, unlawfully possessing something. Then it say court case, court date, I can't even see this, 5/13/2014. So I say the court date, wait, what the court date is that for? I'm confused because I don't know if this case is supposed to be like the marijuana case or I don't know. I'm confused, but yeah, I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, boy, I done went up against 1090J, the king of the paperwork. He ain't never said nothing like this. It's been several people that said, "Oh, we didn't look up Milk name and ain't nothing on there, bro." Now you get on here with this Gilligan piece of paper that y'all could have printed up yourself. That court. Now I'm gonna go get this court paper. I should have already had. Well, I gotta go look for like a court paper, go online or whatever. I don't know. But I post the court paper, bro. The court paper ain't say no Milk or AKA White Boy. I doubt it even said that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm being very honest with you. And I don't have no sealed case, no sealed marijuana case. I don't even have crime meat. I have never had a crime meat as an adult. I barely had a crime meat as a juvenile when I used to walk around and do what I was doing. Talk about the paperwork.
It's Milk TV. Hey, nah, Milk. If that's Milk on the dead homies.
Yo, speak on it.
I ain't playing. Milk, what is this?
What is that?
It look like paperwork to me.
Then kind of going with the same theme of when it rains, it pours. Milk74, what do y'all think? Is it pouring for Milk right now? Is he regretting pulling back up to no jumper? Is a lot of the fans just not feeling it, man? Point and shoot just flamed him up in his video. And you talk about momentum. Point and shoot has outstanding momentum in the blogosphere right now. And then we see this. Bricc baby coming with this alleged paperwork on Milk74. Now, this is the most bizarre paperwork party I'm gonna expose you I ever done seen before. Bricc baby really doesn't like he doesn't really delve into the paperwork. You know what I mean? Because if the paperwork was that file, you would be like reading key pieces of it. He doesn't. You heard Milk read a little bit of it. I don't know. Did Milk seem genuine to y'all, or do you think that there was some cap in his voice and mannerisms? To me, it seemed pretty much like he was kind of befuddled by all this, but maybe not. I don't know. You see him and some other fans keep saying, you know, with the back and forth Milk and 1090 always had, if there was really something on Milk, 1090 would have been exposed him for that. But Bricc just shows this paperwork. He's talking about a weed case and something. You can see some on the page, and he don't really show the paperwork up close too well. I think he posted it on the gram also, but there's something about restricted, and you got to unseal that. Milk, like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm just kind of befuddled by this. Like, this was the weakest paperwork party ever, Bricc baby. And then, you know, Bricc baby, this dude, you talk about bad momentum. I really think he's on his way out of no jumper. The crash out, then he's trying to turn kill shot into a hashtag and run with it. The fake ish with Flacco. And that's another thing with Milk here. Now with him being back down with Adam and no jumper and apparently them building a relationship, you got to wonder if this is a planned stunt or something. Like, I don't know, a lot of people, myself included, seem to think Adam is phasing Bricc Baby out of No Jumper. But then you see this and you're like, well, maybe this is a way he thought he could get some good momentum. Him and Milk manufacturing a fake beef or something. It could help them both and help their numbers and help the No Jumper bottom line and brand. I don't know. Who knows? But that's the type of ish now with Milk being cool with No Jumper and Adam 22, where a lot of people said it's going to water down his content. You legitimately have to question that, because No Jumper and a lot of motherfuckers in the No Jumper universe just do so much fake fluckery. So now, you know, with Milk seemingly shocking the whole world in a negative way by pull it up there and like showing love to Adam, it's like, is this all a fugazi or what? I don't know. So that's it for this one. Diddy, J-Lo, the Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack. Diddy, the words no one wants to hear. Rico, Milk, Bricc Baby. Let's talk about it all in the comments. Sub up his coffee, and I'm gone, y'all. Peace.
Over here. Yeah, Janae from over here. She should have down there with Omarion and all them. Right by Omarion and Orion. B2K. 6 she a member. Her brother, cousin, whatever, AR, cuz, that's the homie. I don't know if cuz ever got his official or not. But yeah, Milk, get up out of here. If that was Milk, it's Milk TV. Nigga, you see cuz like never ever responded back to that.